last couple weeks. How validating was that goal line touchdown at the end of the first half?
Yeah, it's always, yeah. We definitely emphasize the short yardage and goal line stuff, so just seeing it pay off is just very validating. It gives a lot of purpose, to what we're doing in practice, and seeing it take effect on the field just always feels good.
What kind of gave you guys? I guess what was kind of key to give you guys that confidence over the last couple weeks, and how you were able to kind of turn that into what?
We're just really focused on inside the building, like the voices inside the building, and just keep chipping away because, we know who we are, our identity, and we know if we just keep being us every day, we'll break through eventually. And we saw a little peak of that, I feel like, this last game, and hopefully we can build on it.
What's your role when it's maybe a new guy, whether it was Josh at first or then Hunter next to you? How do you kind of guide them into what's a new position to them or a bigger role in the case of Hunter?
All I could do really is just be me consistently, and I think that's the biggest comfort that they can get from me. So, I'll be vocal, and I'll tell them if they have a question, just ask. Never feel afraid to ask. It's never too late to ask. Middle of the play, you can ask a question, and just helping them feel comfortable in their position, and because it's a new position for a lot of them that are playing it, and just letting them flourish. So I'll just be the constant. I'll be here and able to guide you through it if you need me. Just kind of a shoulder to lean on.
Is there any sense for you, we talk so much about continuity, right, with you and Isaiah, any sense to you to kind of adjusting to who's next to you, and how do you do that when it's been kind of a couple new faces?
Yeah, I was thinking about that today in practice. It's just, it takes a few plays really, and then I could just realize if I gotta maybe widen my split with this guy I'm going with, or if I gotta maybe tighten it down with the guy next to me. But just through practice and repetition, I'm able to get more comfortable with each player next to me, and I really now know all of our guards and how to play next to each and every one of them.
I was listening to, I don't know, what NFL game. They talked about offensive line consistency. Can you just summarize how important the continuity, I guess would be a better word, just the continuity of having that on the line? You guys have had shuffled around quite a bit, so how important is it to finally get?
Yeah, it's very important. Just having the guy next to you and just the ability to rely on what you know they're going to do in the game and what you know they're capable of, and being able to play off one another's strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that. Just having the ability to practice with that every day and build on it, and then come game time, be able to play with that. It makes you a stronger unit and makes you more cohesive.
You passed the halfway point of the year. How much better do you feel about Luke Altmaier than you did early at the start of the year?
I've always had faith in him. My biggest thing was I just wanted to keep him protected because I feel like those first couple games we didn't give him a shot.
Okay.
So after that, I really just took a step back, and I was just I'm going to do everything in my power to keep people off of you each and every game. So I feel like what we've been doing more is trying to give him an opportunity to showcase his abilities, because at first we were not cutting it as an O-line.
When he makes those nice runs late in the game to help you win a game, I would assume that helps the confidence in him and you guys toward him, right? You must feel better about him after that.
100%. And then just confidence in him is always at an all-time high. If anything, it's just I want to have him be more comfortable with us out there in front of him, blocking for him. So it's just that really. But yeah, confidence in him is at an all-time high always.
Follow me kind of thing.
Yeah.
Luke just got here too.
How much do those sack numbers, or especially early on, how much did that gnaw on you guys as an offensive line? I guess what were the conversations with each other about that?
Just a lot of frank conversations and honesty with our coach, just him telling us that's not who we are. And really just holding us accountable for that, because it wasn't even scheme-based. It wasn't even it was nobody we could blame for that. It's just our own shortcomings as players. So being able to shake back from that, it was just really honesty in the building, holding us accountable for that.
Can I ask you about Casey Washington? We've heard just maybe he's found his voice, and we've observed that from him as well. I guess what have you seen from him stepping into a bigger role vocally for you guys?
I feel like Casey's been this guy that people are seeing. He's been this guy since I've known him. He's always had a positive contribution to add to the conversation. He's always been that voice that people can listen to, kind of lean on when the going gets going. I just feel like he's always been that guy, and it's just being more showcased now. But definitely he's being very consistent in his just input.
Is there anything that stands out about anything he said or did on Saturday at Maryland, or really even at any point this season, that would kind of paint that picture?
There's times that we come back to the sideline after a 3-and-out or something, and he'll just be real, just like that's not good enough, stuff like that. Just keep us hungry, like level-headed also, but just keeping it real with everybody, like saying things other people might be afraid to say.
What's it been like seeing your guy Caleb have 2 walk-off,
Yeah, that's what's up.
1.5 walk-off moments, I guess, this year?
I love when, like, just seeing him out there, because I'm like, yeah, there's no way he misses these. It's like I'm just comfortable. I'm not even stressing. And then just seeing him knowing, like, he's going to provide, like, he's going to come through in that moment. So that gives me a great sense of relief, just knowing he's, like an old guy out there just doing his job. And that's what's up.
Coach, great.